Keith mentioned Numbers 10. I want us to take the offerings and set them right out here in the middle. Set them right there in the middle for a moment. And Andy, I want you to bring the silver trumpet. See, there's so much more about us worshiping and bringing God a portion of what we are. When you go to war in the land against the enemy who oppresses you, then you shall sound. Where's Andy with the trumpet? Andy with the trumpet right here. All the offerings, make sure they're up here. When you go to war in your land against the enemy who oppresses you, and you shall sound an alarm with the trumpets. Bring those two trumpets here. God's having me say this for us to get it. I would say to you, there's war in this land. But tonight, I'm creating an atmosphere for you to see. When you go to war in your land against the enemy who oppresses you, then you shall sound an alarm with the trumpets, and you will be remembered before the Lord. Say it out loud. Remembered before the Lord. You will be saved from your enemies. In the day of your gladness, that is this feast, in your appointed feast, at the beginning of your months, you shall blow the trumpets over your offerings and over the sacrifices of your peace offerings, your burnt offerings and your peace offerings, and they shall be a memorial for you before your God. I am the Lord your God. Do you know what that means? By this offering that we're giving, and this represents our gatherings, by this offering and by the blowing of the trumpet, this creates a memorial so that in the midst of anything you go through this year, God will remember that you worshiped here during this time. The sound of the blowing over the offering will be a reminder, and Dutch teaches on remembering, will be a reminder, will be a remembrance, not only to God, but to you. And in the midst of any war you go through, you can cry out to Him and say, God, remember me, and He will come down and assist you. Now stand ready for the blowing of the trumpets. Gladness. Shout remember. Father, we dedicate this night and the offerings from this celebration to you, and we bless the name of the Lord our God. Now just begin to bless Him.
Israel.
Say mighty.
He's the mighty one of Israel. His voice shall be heard in the power of his word. He's the mighty one of Israel.
Lord, Lord, I've been battle worn and weary, battered and bruised. I've been battle worn and weary. I've been battered and bruised, unsure of what port I've sailed from, what good I'm doing with what I'm going through. I've been drifting on dark seas, a stagnant course of apathy, listening too long to whispering lies of doubt and despair, that I can't listen anymore. This spark, this fire in me, and unsure of what I ask, unaware of what I need to feed this little ember of life that's in me, I ask for your winds to fill my sails, your breath of life to set me free. And I will lift up my voice, I will turn from my wayward ways. I don't know what to do, but I will lift up this song of praise.
I will lift up my voice with a song, and I will push against the darkness, push against despair, and I will sing of the good things of the Lord. Oh, I will sing, and I will stir up my spirit in praise. I will push against the darkness for all of my days, and I will sing of the good things of the Lord. Oh, I will sing.
I know what it's like when you can't see, when your ears can't hear, when your tongue can't speak. Cause I've been through it, I've been caught up in the pain, and my back against the wall, felt the enemy grip so hard, burning down with the weight of grief, with the lust of sin, with the death that brings. But wait, how dare the devil steal my joy from me? How dare he raise his fist to the Son of the King of Kings? Cause we are not slaves to the darkness, cause the mighty one has brought us and brought us out. Instead we are heirs to the throne, adopted in grace, resurrected from the valley of the bones. Blind eyes will be open to see, the song of the mute will sing, and the legs of the lame will get up off their beds and will dance on
He's
their
the mighty
grave.
one of Israel. He's the mighty one of Israel.
Come on, sing it.
His voice shall be heard in the power of his word. He's the mighty one of Israel.
Stir up my soul with fervent zeal for
your mind aware. And keep your mind aware so your eyes can see and your ears perked up and always listening. Cause his words, they carry such weight. At the mention of his name, feel the whole earthquake. And when you see it shake, rattle and roll, when the sky falls, such as blooming earth opens up its mouth, you know there ain't nothing left to tell. A glorious beauty to be seen, a mighty one of Israel.
One of Israel. He's the mighty one of Israel. His voice shall be heard in the power of his word. He's the mighty one of Israel.
And I will enter the eye of your storm, full of your peace, full of your grace. And my spirit is revived in me as I worship you face to face. And you breathe your life within me, and you plant a new seed. You stir up my spirit, unlocking new sounds to be freed. And as my spirit begins to swell, this tempest begins to brew. A whole whirlwind of passion that is fresh, unfamiliar, and new. And I will spin with your fire, and I will dance with your winds, and I will burn with your sound, letting thunder roar from within.
So we will climb up the mountain of the Lord with a song on the lips and a hand on our sword. When we reach the top, we will scream out the name of our God, proclaim that his word never fails and his promises will last. Every chain must break, every curse must die. One truth remains, yes, we will go to war. When the devil calls your name, pick yourself up, brush your shoulders off, and tell him let's go.
Beginning to blow. Decree a new wind of strength blowing over you. All of you on the well, decree a new wind of strength. Now let's welcome Island Breeze to bring the wind in.